Welcome back to where we explore Stoic impact, emotional depth, and the quiet strength of self-mastery. If you're new here, this is a space for reflection, growth, and real conversations. Whether it's life, relationships, or our own inner journey, we walk the path together, one step at a time. So, take a deep breath and emotional intimates dive in. Opening, calm background music continues. Today's topic is one that most people either overthink or completely avoid, but it's essential to very meaningful relationship emotional intake. Now, emotional intimacy isn't just about saying I love you or being physically close. It's about feeling safe to be vulnerable. It's about giving without expecting anything in return, and often, it's reflected in the way partners care for one another, especially when one chooses to put their partner's comfort and happiness above the so why do some men amber thus so naturally while others pull away. Break it down not with judgment but with empathy and honesty. 1. The psychology of giving. Some men feel a deep sense of pride and joy in taking care of their partner emotionally, imminently, and physically. For them, love is psychology of giving, that about power or ego. It's a boot presence they find meaning in the smiley they bring to their partner's face, in comfort they provide, and in the trust they nurture. This is not about doing something to impress, that it's about connection, pure and simple. Giving. PHP comes a form of strength, quiet strength, the kind that doesn't shout but speaks volumes to emotional, close and sandbaby. True intimacy is built on vulnerability, and vulnerability, that's not easy. Men who are open to emotional glessness often understand that to truly know someone and be known, you have to let your guard down. You have to sit in discomfort. Sometimes you have to show up even when you don't have all the answers. Buying clothes. Really, close is. And to boot formants. It's about presence. It's about being fully there when it matters. Curiosity, respect, and admiration. Missed 3. Curiosity, respect and admiration. Another layer of deep connection is genuine curiosity, not just about how your partner thinks, but how they feel, how they experience the world. How they need to be loved. For some men, turns into a deep appreciation not just of a partner's appearance but of their entire being, that it's about learning to admire, not possess, to understand, not control. 4. Confidence versus insecurity. Now let's talk about what holds some people back. For many, there as they hesitate in relationships isn't because they don't care. It's because they're scared of not doing things right. Scared of being judged. Scared of being vulnerable. That fear often comes from a deeper place. A fear of inadequacy. But here's the beautiful truth. Intimacy isn't about affection. It's about effort, communication, and mutual respect. 5. Breaking through stigma and silence. Breaking through stigma and silence. Sadly, a lot of men are taught directly or indirectly that emotional openness is weakness. That being attentive or deeply caring somehow makes you less of a man. Let's be clear, that's not strength, that's conditioning. Real strength. Being emotionally available, real courage, showing love without shame, and real intimacy. It starts with honest conversations like this. 1. 6. Motivation starts in the same place. That it's also important to remember not every honor grows up with healthy models of communication or affection. Some people never learned how to express veins, others were made to feel ashamed of being too soft, too attentive, too emotional. But here's the good news, that it's never too late to learn, whether you're just starting to explore emotional intimacy or you've struggled with it in the past.
Growth is always possible. The key is simple. Listen, ask, and show up again and again. Givers' mindsets of end. The giver's is mindset. At the heart of all of this is one powerful truth. Men will embrace emotional giving who led with empathy and curiosity. Often have its strongest, most fulfilling relations. Not because they are perfect, not because they never get it wrong, but because they're committed to learning, adapting, and loving well. And ironically, the more they give, the more if they receive in return, not in the form of praise, but in the quiet security of a relationship built on trust and mutual respect. Closing calm, reflective tone. So Clinton, here's what I want you to remember being. Strong doesn't mean being distant. Bangerman doesn't mean shutting down your heart. True power lies in knowing yourself, honoring your partner, and buying gun afraid to care deeply and consistently. If you want to build deeper relationships, you have to start with understanding, not a performance, with curiosity, not assumptions, and with respect. Always outro.com music swells outrally. Thanks for walking this path with me today. If this message resonates with you, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with Simeone, who might need it here at Pathif. Stoicism. We're building a community of emotionally aware, self-reflective, and divs people who choose wisdom over ego and connection over control. Next time, keep walking forward with clarity, with care, and with courage. Stay grounded.